Hey, what's up? This is your girl Diamond. How are you? Hi. I kind of just want to talk about this because I think it's something I don't think I've talked about, and I have like so many videos. I don't know what I've discussed, but I don't think I've discussed it specifically, like so specific. Anytime I get in an argument, or not just me, just any trans woman that I've seen online or that I've seen in person, anytime a trans woman gets in an argument or a reading session with a biological, do I want to say that? With a natal born female, this statement always comes into the fold. You want to be me. I am what you want to be. Or something along that nature. And I always find it, when it's, now I don't, some that can apply to some people, but it with me, it's not really the case. Like it doesn't, that really doesn't apply to me. And so let me explain. So if you listen to the interview with my mother, she stresses a few times that most of her children don't have self-esteem issues. Most of my life, and I hate talking about this because anytime you express your confidence in your look, you borderline that area of people thinking that you're being arrogant or you lack humility. And and I say this as humbly as I possibly can, that although I know that I'm not, never will be, never have been perfect, for the most part in my life, I have been comfortable overall with the state of my look, my beauty, my whatever you want to call it, what I look like to the world. Not perfect. I have insecurities about things, but I'm talking about overall. Like if I have to look at the big picture, I'm okay with it. Even as a boy. When I was a boy, yes, there was things as when I became a woman that I needed to do to, make my outer shell fit what I wanted to present to the world. There was things that I needed to do, in order to blend comfortably with the rest of society. There was things that I needed to do, like get breasts and, because that is the identity that I wanted to present to the world. But like I said, overall, even as a boy and now, I was pretty content with my looks. So there was no one that I really wanted to be, you know. Um, and I find it funny that every woman thinks that a trans woman wants to be them. You want to be me because you did all of this to be me, what I have naturally. And I'm like, it's just like thinking a woman who has smaller breasts wants to be you just because she went and got implants. It's kind of like she doesn't want to be you. She just wanted to better her body. She wanted her body to look a certain way, so she got it. She doesn't want to be every woman with big breasts. She doesn't want to be you. And I just find that interesting, especially me, because my philosophy on transgenderism is a little different than some girls who are transgendered. Um, I don't want to be a woman in regards to how you, and I say woman in the loose term, because we've talked about the difference between female and woman. Woman is a social construct, and female is a specific biological state of being based on genetics and da 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 da. Woman is cultural, um, but we're not getting in that. I know my history. I know my past. I know what I never will be, and I know what I am. I am a trans woman. That's what I am. I'm a transsexual. Those are the labels that I am comfortable with allowing myself to be called. Those are the levels. So I know that's what I am. I'm not trying to be, and I use quotes because this is a lot of people say, "Are you a real woman?" I'm not trying to be a real woman, which is so funny when people say that. Are you a real woman, or are you? What's the opposite of a real woman? A fake woman? Last I checked, you can touch me. I'm real. I'm not fake. I know the type of woman that I am. I know what I am, where I came from, my path. I don't want to be anybody. I want to be the special kind of girl that I am. I appreciate being at the state that I am. I appreciate and see value in what I am to the world. So I don't want to be that. Like I didn't do all of this to be that. I didn't do all of this to be an imitation of something. I did all of this to be exactly who I am because I feel there's a purpose of who I am. I feel there's a purpose of me being and living in that gray area of gender. There is a purpose for it. That's what I want. That's what I have come to know when doing the work to find who I am, like we all do, like we all should be doing, to figure out, my place in the world. I'm okay with being that gray area. Um, some people call it pejoratively a freak, uh, alien, or whatever. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being that person. It doesn't It doesn't offend me. I'm not uncomfortable in the space that I feel. I have to point out, I never get that kind of hate from pretty girls, regular girls. I never get that kind of hate from them. It's very rare in my life that people who are beautiful or who are aesthetically pleasing and on a broad range level, I never get that kind of hate from them. It's usually fat, unattractive, not always fat, but sometimes, a lot of times, unattractive, bum ass bitches that usually give me that kind of conversation. They're usually bums. Like, why would I want to be your bummy, dusty ass? You are the lowest level grade of chicks. Why would I want to be you? You're nothing. Like, if you were the standard, I would have stayed where I was. You are nothing. Like, if that was the case, if I wanted to be what you are what? Like, it kind of amazes me sometimes, but I never get it from pretty girls. Pretty girls is like, bitch. Mhm. Now sometimes it's patronizing, and sometimes they serving it because they don't feel like you're a threat to them, and pretty girls feel like I'm a real woman. So I don't need to be jealous of this person because this person is not a threat to me. Unfortunately that they think that, but I think that's one of the reasons why I don't get it from them, because they feel like I'm not a threat. Like, I feel I'm not a threat. Like, a real man is gonna know and look at me and I'm the one. You are just an imitation of me. They can feel that too, but they never serve that to me. They're always like, yes, but you look sickening. Yes. They kind of more apt to give you your life because they're pretty and they're not insecure. But usually, like I said, bummy, ugly, sometimes fat bitches always are the ones that serve me that. And I never, and I'm always gagged and perplexed by and looking at them like, I want to be you. You. Wow. So that's kind of like how I normally feel about when people say that. Oh, you want to be me? No, I don't. There are women that I admire, just like any other woman would admire someone. You know, you admire them like, oh God, Kim Kardashian. I love her mug. She is gorgeous, all around gorgeous. Amber Rose, all around gorgeous. Lupita Nyong'o, all around gorgeous. You know, Gabrielle Union, um, Grace Jones, um, Kiki Wyatt, um, Emily Blunt, J Lo. Those beauties, you admire them. I admire them in their beauty, but I don't want to be them. Like, I don't want to be them. I just admire them. Beyonce. I just want to, Marilyn Monroe, Dorothy Dandridge. Those beauties I admire. I don't want to be them. I want to be my beauty. I want to be me. I want to be what I am. I don't, it's not even I want to be something. Of course, I strive to be the best me all the time. But like I said, I like my look. I'm fine with my look. I have been comfortable overall with my look. Yes, there's some tweaks and changes that I wanted to be made because I am not perfect. But overall, I was happy with myself before and now. So, I don't want to be you.